thing, like your health will continue to deteriorate before you get to the 5-alarm fire. It's just like there's all this smoke and you're just like, you know what? The fire department comes out and they go, yeah, I see the smoke. I'm sorry, I don't see the fire coming out of the walls yet. Call us back. That's what Republicans are saying needs to happen. So before we can do any treatment, we have to wait until there's a fucking 5-alarm fire in your body. And by the time it gets put out, do you know the damage? It's just like the structure of your house. The quicker you call the fire department, when you see that smoke, it could be in the walls, and they get in here and they take care of it, maybe find where it is, the walls down in the water or whatever they need to do, you save the rest of your house. However, if you let the smoke continue to build, you call the fire department says, hey, it's just smoke right now. Call us back when you actually see the flames coming out of the walls. They leave. You call them. Flames. Now you're calling from outside because you can't be inside the house. And you have no house. House is done. That's what Republicans want. This is how they treat us. We have to wait for a 5-alarm fire before they treat us medically because abortion is, involved with this, right? DNC is involved in this. However, if someone comes in with chest pains, we're not going to send them home and say, come back when you're in full cardiac arrest, or we can't do nothing now. That's ridiculous. And to be at the Supreme Court arguing, saying that Idaho is saying that they think they're right. The Biden's administration or just the federal government has a law that you have to treat someone in an emergency. Like you can't just not if they're having an emergency crisis. Do you know that in Idaho, 6 women have been med-flighted out of Idaho to another state for treatment? 6 women in 4 months. That's because they're waiting until the last minute to the near death, and then they're actually like fucking near death, and now they're like, oh my God, I don't even know what to do. She needs a trauma center now. So now we got to med flight her to the trauma center. How is this? This is like taxing the healthcare system because now we need a helicopter? And all we had to do was a simple procedure because an abortion is not a big procedure. This is a very simple procedure. It's all that had to be done. And she's out. She can go home afterwards. Now we wait until there's a 5-alarm fire. She's near dead. And then now the hospital, this facility is like, oh, we can't treat her. Now we got to get a med flight. Do you know how much those things cost? Like $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 to transport someone who's dying to another state. How does this make any sense? Republicans cannot govern. You cannot govern if you don't have any morals, if you don't have any sense. Governance is not going to happen without those things.